Alright, budget homestead number 10. Ladies at my kids' school helping out, so I'm on the camera, so it's a little shaky. But anyway, this part of it is shop and guest house. Basically, my mother's or brother's down the road house to stay with us. And the shop, you could say a garage, but fuck, it's going to be used as a shop. Work on shit. Put your tools away, that kind of thing. I have a shipping container that I picked up that I'm using now for that. But after this is done, I move into here. I'm thinking about maybe converting that shipping container. I've seen a lot of cool shit, people doing that with shipping containers now. And maybe put that somewhere on the property and rent that fucker out. You know, make a little money for renting that out. You know, something coming in rather than everything going fucking out. But anyway, this building will be 16 wide by 32 long. And it was a challenge, like everything. It's on a fucking hill. So one side you're only 8 inches up. The downside you're fucking 4 feet you got to bring up. So what I did was dig the footings. They're 14 by 14 inches deep, square, and then wide, and then form it up with 2x6s, and then laid rebar at the bottom. 2 pieces of number 4 rebar run the perimeter of the footings, and then the foundation. There's 3 running lengthwise, and then there's some vertically too, and then of course the hold downs, the anchor bolts. We poured it yesterday. I got to get a truck up here. That was really sketchy because this road's pretty steep, man. That fucker was loaded 9 yards, and man, it was sliding. But the driver was the mountain driver, they call him, and fuck, he got it up here. And then we had to pump it in, because you can't get the truck to the building site, so I had to get a pump and pump the concrete in, and it fucking came out really cool. For the forms, I'll show you in a minute. The forms, I used 2x6 lumber. Fuck, man, the fucking again, supplies are just fucking outrageously priced, and I don't know why the fuck that is. Maybe because you know, these fucking government contractors blow up other fucking countries and they get paid to go fucking rebuild them, and they just jack up the fucking prices. Who in the fuck knows, man? There's so many different theories, but all I know is I'm getting fucking ripped off the price of fucking material, man. So, what the fuck is, you know, with that? But anyway, I sprayed down the fucking boards with diesel fuel, and then scrape them off and reuse them for the roof rafters, so I'm getting double use out of those boards. This is a 2500 PSI cement mix, like a 6-bag mix. So it's pretty fucking strong concrete. And we'll take a look at it now. Let me flip the phone around, or the camera around. There's Diesel again. Hey, dog. He's a good dog. Alright, so this would be like coming in on it right here for the garage part. See, 6-inch wide, and as it goes down, you can see down the low end had to form that fucker up about 4 feet. I just now start taking off the forms. I fucking supported the shit out of it because I've had forms, you know, kind of bow out when you're pouring because concrete's so heavy. So, you know, I use the metal stakes, and then I use the concrete forms. These are really bitchin'. They go through to the other side, and they got this pin. There's it. Got this pin, and you put a pin on each side. It helps the board from bowing out. And then on top here, these are pretty cool too. For your hold down bolts. They make these for 2x6 or 2x4, whatever your sill is going to be, and you hammer them there, and it holds your hold your hole down in place, so you don't have to, you know, come around later and try to shove them in. And the pumper gave me some balloons, man. Just some balloons I put over the top of here. You know, it kept the concrete out. That was a really fucking good idea. Thanks for that. And over here is here's the plumbing. So it'll be half shop, half the room. So we got it stubbed up for the tub, and it comes around. Stubbed up for the toilet. That's the vent. We got the water in, stubbed out. And then right here we got stubbed up for power, which will go to the next panel. You can see it right here. This is what it looks like. Oh shit. The foundation wall without the lumber on there. Right there, and then this is the other side where it hasn't come off yet. I started taking those off already. So the next step would be to, I'm going to pour the forms, and then I'm going to backfill, and then 3/4 drain rock, and then lay rebar, which will hook onto these. They're already stubbed up into the concrete, run across, and then some wire mesh on top of that. And it'll be about a 6-inch, give or take, slab that I'll pour next week. So we kind of got the food thing going already, you know, so now we're starting to do some building. I wanted to get this part of it in before winter comes, so at least get out of the ground and something up, so you're not standing in the mud. That way you can work on something, you know, during the rains come. I'm hoping I have enough grade to get this fall down to my septic tank, my holding tank, because it's a little ways away. If not, I'm gonna have to put another tank up here somewhere. Maybe just a holding tank, you know, maybe, and just have it pumped once in a while. I don't know. We'll have to see on that, but so anyway, that's where we're at right now. And so I'll do another one of these after the foundation pour, and we start framing it. All right. There's the dog.